Hey viewers, welcome to another video of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today I'm showing you my character that I made for my game that I'm designing. And yeah, he is going to be a gardener in the end. He's green and he has some fluffy shoes. I don't really care what he looks like. This is modeled after a model that, or made from a model that I had sitting around on my computer. It's not done yet, but it is done for now. We are going to add some bones to it so that it can actually move. And I thought I'd show you how the modeling of this thing is mainly done by placing two spheres on top of each other and then stretching them out a little. I will show you how they look. Well, here you can see kind of how it is built up. This was a cylinder. I said sphere, but it's a cylinder actually. This used to be a sphere. But yeah, a sphere, and then you open up the top, you put a cylinder on it, you just widen it a little bit, well, yeah, it's pretty easy. And then these arms are also cylinders, and you kind of, yeah, edit them a bit. And then, oh, sorry about that. The hands are also just, well, an extension of these cylinders. And it's yeah, it's a lot of work. I tried to do the tutorial on it, well, on how to make something like that. Well, not an actual tutorial, but I just wanted to show you how it's made. But it took way too long, so I decided not to. Yeah, so here we are. We are going to freeze our selection. Oh, freeze our selection. Oh, we have no selection. Haha. So stupid. Anyhow, now we're going to add some bones. And because this is a kind of spindly-legged dude, it's not going to be great. But anyway, we're going to start over here and just go from there and assume that he has knees. He doesn't really need knees, but we're going to assume. So everywhere where there's a bone, well, a bone connection like here, it can actually bend. So, and if you, yeah, this is going to be for the feet, but because I cannot actually reach it from this side. Oh, yeah. So every bone is not an actual bone, but it's a way to bend this mesh that's here. So the drawing basically. We're going to go to come on, bone tools. There we are. Bone tools, and we're going to first move this this entire clump here. Yeah, by picking up the first bone, I can actually move it, and I created it on in the front view. Hang on, that's Alt X, I believe. Control X. No, that's not it. I forgot what it is. Let's just put wireframe on. So much easier. Anyhow, yeah, you can see the bones now, which is exactly what I wanted. So I created them in front view. I now go to left view, which means that I have them perfectly lined out in X, Y, and Z by having two directions at 90 degrees from each other. And we are now going to rotate them a little bit, widen them a little. This one has to be rotated by about 90 degrees. Doesn't really matter. I can adjust it here if I want to. As I said, it doesn't really matter because it's all, yeah, ballpark. We are going to create in the bone edit mode. We're going to make them a little longer. Hang on. Move. There we go. We're going to make sure that this guy, so the little thing on the edge is outside of the rest, but for the rest they need to be in. No, select this one. I'm going to move this all the way to the bottom here. Yeah, this seems to be okay. So now we have a knee that's over here. We may want to adjust that a little bit. Let's see in the front view where we actually are. I want to make that just about where it is now. And now comes the less interesting part. This all looks cool. I'm going to mirror that to the other side. I'm going to do the same for the arms, and I'm going to give him a little bit of bend in the middle so that he can actually bend a little bit when he walks or something like that. Whatever they want to make out of this. And then I'm going to do some stuff for the head, but it's all not very interesting. But I will show you one more thing, because as you might have noticed, yeah, it's kind of annoying like that, but it doesn't know what I want to see. You can actually hang on, where are they? They are here. You can actually add the width to the bones. You can see I have a huge foot here, and I want to fill as much of it with the bone as I can, but I cannot go outside of it. So this is already outside of it a little bit, so I have to adjust it to be inside. The only thing that can be outside is the little thing on the end. Anyway, we're going to adjust some of the properties. I don't know where this is. So taper is the height, I believe. No, I forgot. Hang on, let's do the front view, because apparently height and taper are the ones that I still need to adjust, so we can see which one grows. So as you can see, that one grows. So let's set it to 40, just to make kind of a quick adjustment there. And as you can see, I'm going out on the bottom here, because my bone is not actually straight. It has a little bit of an angle to it, but there we go. Adjusting that is pretty easy. So this one should be, hang on, oh that's the edge. We'll have to look. Oh, did I select the wrong one? Yes, I did. Sucks to be me. Anyhow, needed to have the other bone selected, but at least and I know what it needs to be, just about at least. So it's a 55, and yeah, we'll do it from here. That looks much nicer. So I'm going to try to fit it into the foot as best as I can, and the taper is the end. So as you can see, I now adjusted this one, and now I'm going to adjust this one. Let's put that to 45 as well. That looks pretty good. So the width is, the actual height, I believe. Let's see. Yes, it is. But I don't want to adjust that too much, because as I've already told you, I can't go out of the foot here. I want to have it almost level, so I can adjust it a little bit more. Doesn't really matter too much. But I want to have kind of the ankle in the ankle, and then, well, I want to have it like that. So let's adjust this a little bit more. So now, after I've done this, I still have some foot left, and I want to make as much of it get covered by. Oh, hang on, I need to adjust this to 0, I believe. It doesn't matter. This last one is just for the control, so it's not actually going to do anything for the rest. Come on, where are you? There we are. Oh, every time I try to turn it a little bit, it turns around the wrong spot. So we have some fins here, and the fins, as you will see, are things that you can add to make your bone wider without having to adjust the front and the side. So you can adjust in the middle, and that makes it a little bit easier to work with that. Of course, yeah, we of course have this. The side fins are now on top of and bottom instead of left and right. So that kind of makes it impossible to do what I was planning to do. So we cannot have these. We can have the front and back fins. And from the top view, if I could actually find my character, there he is, we should be able to adjust those. And as you can see, this is the shoe. So we're going to adjust them by increasing the size, and we want to be as close to the edge as possible without going over it. And of course we can adjust, once again, as you can see, the amount of well, the angle. So just like here, we can adjust the front and the back, and we are going to do so. Yeah, it's just a matter of playing with these values a little bit, and that's pretty good. So let's do the same. So 11, 17, 11. That seems about right. So yeah, we've done that on one side now, and for one bone. I'm not going to bother you with doing all of them, but you can see how that worked. So it now fills most of the shoe. We're going to attach the shoe to the bone in a moment, and then when it wants to, well, kind of bend, so it wants to use the shoe. Normally you have multiple bones in your foot, of course, and you can actually bend the shoe, but because this is a cartoon drawing, I don't really care. So I will be back with well, when it's finally adjusted and you can see what the bones look like, and maybe we'll discuss some more. Anyway, see you later. Hey viewers, welcome back. So this is the final result. Well, you've already seen this one, at least most of it. I corrected some of the mistakes. There are a lot more mistakes. You can see them here, for example. These lines are not supposed to be there, and yeah, they all look kind of weird, but I don't really care. They're going to redesign this anyway, probably make a new model. It's all good. Anyway, I will show you the final result here of my work. Height selection. There is the skeleton system. As you can see, we have the feet, which now have, yeah, well, fit quite nicely into the shoes. Two, well, kind of regular legs. So only one knee. Then we have the belly and kind of some flexibility there. This would be the neck. The head, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, so his head can bend as well. Here the antenna, which consists of 4 parts, and the arms, which consist of 5 parts. And then we have, as a bonus, the fingers, who all consist of 2 parts. So he's definitely not human from the skeleton point of view, but yeah, hopefully he will work quite nicely. So anyway, yeah, that's the result of that. Let's see if we can get him back. Unhide all, and then see the wireframe, because there you can see that it's all it all fits quite nicely. He has some big bones in him, and I will try to make him move, and if I can get it to work in a little bit, I will include that next in the video. Anyway, yeah, that's it for now.